The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there. And we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
Girls, 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 girls all have something to say. Some say their emotions get in the way. Some like them big, some like them skinny. Oh, girls, who's come this way? We must unite, this is the place. You don't have to show your face. Girls, I'll be a lady of today.
Woo! Hello and welcome to Unsported. So thanks for joining us tonight. And tonight we will be talking about fetishes. So some of you may think you have a fetish or are embarrassed of a fetish, or maybe you have no idea what a fetish even is. So, open topic. Fetishes are something that you are obsessed with. So it's either when you're like obsessed with like an object, or really it's like an object or a thing. You're
think it's like
obsessed with it.
But it's like a bad, like, can't stop. Like, there's a bad like fetish is not a positive word, right? Or is it?
I think that it's definitely something that's frowned upon, but
Why?
not frowned upon, but people think it's an obsession. So an obsession is something that is definitely taken negatively. But if it's a good obsession, I think it's individual. It's up to the thing. I think fetishes is kind of something that lies in between. So tonight we're going to be talking about all different types of fetishes. If you have a fetish that you would like to talk about, please feel free to either send us a text or give us a call, and we'd love to talk to you about it. But fetishes are really something that you're fixated on. So whether it's like a body part or an object, you're fixated on a specific thing. So I know that me, myself, I'm fixated, like whenever I see something, like whenever I see a kiss mark, I love kiss marks.
That's why you have it on your ass, right?
Exactly. I have a tattoo of one. But fetishes are something that you're obsessed with, you're fixated with. So do you
think it gives you like, I think it has to give you like some sort of pleasure, right? In order for it to...
Yeah.
And is it all sexual pleasure?
I would say that a large part of fetishes are sexual.
That's probably why it has that negative...
Yes. And sex shouldn't be negative, right?
Why
Like,
is
I'm
that?
thinking that sex shouldn't be negative. But
Maybe that comes from like our parents' age, like back in the day where sex was...
well, I guess too, like if you're obsessed with something, if
right,
you're
if you
completely
can't go to work because you're busy at home sucking toes.
But it's weird. Like, fetishes
probably a
could
bad
be
thing.
weird.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, I guess we're going to get into that. I'm having a feeling we might get into that.
So for this particular episode, Ann and I decided to kick off our shoes right here. Are they right like this? You see that? For anybody who has a foot fetish, might get
That's like one of the
totally
most-
turned
that's one of
on
the
right
most-
now.
What
foot
is up with
fetish.
that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But you know what? I'm thinking feet are kind of sexy right now.
Are they?
Right? I don't know. Pointed toes?
No, I
Why
don't know.
not?
I know someone who has a really
But anyway,
big foot
we might be
fetish.
turning a lot of people on right now with this. A lot of people
I
on.
had a pedicure recently.
But there are different kinds of fetishes. There's something called a media fetish, and that is when you are obsessed with the material. So whether it's like rubber or leather or latex or something like that. So if you have one of these fetishes at home, please feel free to call in and let us know about what it is that you do or like about this particular object or fetish. I mean, so let me ask you, Ann, do you have a fetish, or do you think you have a fetish, or something that can be considered a fetish?
I gotta tell you, I think I do.
You do?
I do.
Talk.
I really like man's hands.
Man's hands?
Yes, like men's hands.
So you look at man's hands? Like why is it a fetish?
I don't know, but it just recently happened the other day. I was on the train, and I was very tired, and I like play my video, and I go to sleep. On like that half-hour like nap on the train is very important to me. So, but if I happen to be sitting down and I have my sunglasses on and my video, and I look over, and I see some hot man hands, I get very turned on.
Okay, so
And then I purposely do not look at the face for the whole train ride. I just like scope out the hands.
And do you feel an arousal?
Yes, from man hands. And then when they get getting
Man
off,
hands.
yes. Then when they're getting off, I look at the face. I go, oh god. I'm very turned on by man hands.
Okay. I hope that these are not hairy knuckles.
There's something I don't know what it is.
It like hairy knuckles? Like
No, not hairy, just manly hands. I gotta tell you, my husband doesn't have manly hands. He doesn't.
Oh, so if some men have like
It's not the hairiness. It's the
strongness,
I guess the big
like is it like the grip?
Yeah, it's the big hands. He was like playing with his phone. I was like,
And so
can't
what?
explain
Do
it.
you imagine those hands on you?
No. It doesn't even go that far. It just is a turn on, the manly hands.
Yeah. I have to say, I think that I enjoy leather. Because I tend to like leather things.
Yeah, I
like,
can see
I don't
that.
know if I'm considered fetish or not, but like
I gotta tell you, I tried to think about what I was gonna wear for the show tonight. And I was like, oh, what dress am I gonna put on? Oh, I have that one. That one's kind of, I'm like, oh, wait, we're doing a show on fetish. Like, I can't like wear a butterfly dress like that. I'm like, what would Donna wear? I'm like, oh, I'm so not wearing what Donna's gonna wear. Like, I pictured you in leather. So
because
that is,
I do. I like that
The
whole
heels,
like,
the spiky,
yeah,
the-
like the leather
Yeah.
look or whatever. And to be honest with you, I did the same thing when I was thinking about the show, and I was thinking about what I was going to wear for the show. I obviously tried to tone it down because I knew.
Right, I saw you
that-
when I got. I was like, that's what you're wearing?
I know because I knew I would be the only one in
Yeah.
fetish clothes.
Yeah. Like
But,
this was as fetish as I was getting.
But have you ever gone to a like sex store or a sex boutique and picked out clothes from there?
No, where would I? Well, no. Little
No?
like 90s, yeah, and like a whip, but never like a latex suit. I would never have a spot that I
Okay,
would wear like.
so, yeah, no,
my
I have
husband would be
a-
like, "Where are you going? That's not hot.
I
That's
know.
embarrassing."
And there's people that do this all the time and just get simply aroused on
Wearing latex.
wearing latex or wearing. And you know what? I saw something recently.
I feel like when I look at that, it feels very hot to me. Like I have no desire to put that on.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I saw something recently and I was like, is that considered a fetish or not? But have you seen, now there's this new thing where men, it's not cross-dressing, but men dress up as women, but they're in like a latex suit. Have you seen this?
No.
Yeah, no, it's like they wear like a latex face that looks like it's like women. It's like called masking or something. And then they wear this like whole latex body and they go out, and that's like they go out in public like that. It's kind of a fetish. It's kind of a fetish.
You think?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Thinking that might be a fetish.
Yes, it
Sounds
might.
very not normal.
And
Like-
there's a whole thing about it. But let's roll the videotape while we're talking about fetishes. And let's just show this particular videotape to get things rolling, see the different kinds of fetishes that there are. And apparently anything can be a fetish. So if you think it's the weirdest thing ever, but you like it and it causes sexual arousal, it's a
But it's all about sexual arousal then, right?
yeah,
turning on.
Yeah,
But that's
it's like an addiction. It's an obsession. And
And
a
it's
lot
like
of
a
that
weird thing,
leads-
turn on thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
weirdly turned on.
Sexually.
Liked. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's get that tape rolling. Do you see that? Okay. So obviously anything can be a fetish.
Crazy, crazy stuff.
Yeah, like anything can be a fetish. So the first one that I want to talk about is gut flopping.
I'm down with that.
Gut flopping. Like, how does that, I don't know. I guess that's a thing. So it's the smacking.
That noise, that's what
Yes,
turns them.
that's what turns them on. And that I get,
Yes,
I guess,
'cause
and then
it's
they
the
take it
whole-
to the next extreme or whatever it is, you know. But OMG. OMG. I can't even with that one. But apparently anything can be a fetish, is what I'm thinking. Anything can be a fetish.
The licking of the eyeballs. You think that one's a...
Yeah, and like the thing to me is like, how do you realize like you have this? Like when do you first lick somebody's eyeball and be like, I gotta lick somebody's eyeball? Like, when does that happen? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
and then it becomes a thing, and I
Then you
mean,
can't
this has
stop.
got to be around at some point that it was a thing and has a medical term. So how
Right.
many people have been licking other people's eyeballs that this happens? I don't get it. Help me.
I don't know. Do you have any fetishes?
Not licking eyeballs. None of
Okay.
those are mine.
The hand thing? Okay, what's your... Do you have...
Like the hand thing, none of those are mine. Like, I don't like to mix dough. I don't know, maybe I'm
the
boring.
kneading of the dough?
The kneading of the dough. Like, I don't
You
know.
can kind of see... I don't know. Not a fetish that I want to be doing that all the time.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't think that is, like, I mean, I think that I might have, I don't know. I don't know.
I think my husband has a fetish. I have to...
Yes, can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I swear this is for real. My husband's a very well put together guy. Pretty calm, right?
Yeah,
He's
I
like
would
very...
say.
Yeah, he's very calm. And he's... I don't know if there's some weird thing. I've been with him for like 15 years. And he's very into peeps. Like, you know,
Peeps.
like the Easter peeps, little chicks, all different colors. But I've seen over the years, like really into them. Like around Easter season, like you're in CVS and they're all lined up perfectly, color coded. He's like, oh God, look at the peeps. Like really into peeps. And he always used to say, I just want to lay in a bathtub of peeps. So, you know, I love my husband. He's a really good guy. So one year I decided to give him a bathtub of peeps. I waited until after Easter. They go on sale. They were really cheap. But so I had this whole shopping cart of peeps. He comes home from the gym. Candle lit all the way up to the...
I don't mean to interrupt, but you had a shopping cart of peeps.
Yeah, people looked at me
A
like I was
shopping
a
cart of peeps.
Yeah, like in CVS, like bought all
So
the
people
peeps.
thought, oh wow, she's really stocking up for next
No,
year.
I think I spent $90 on like
$1,
75%
on
off
sale.
the peeps.
75.
And you would have thought that would have filled up the
Okay,
tub. It didn't. Like it
Oh,
was.
really?
Yeah, no, it was very.
So you had like a shopping cart full of peeps. So people
Peeps.
definitely thought you had a peep fetish.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Or
I
that you had
definitely
a lot
like,
of kids.
Like I did a lot of apologizing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like you go to CVS, you like want to
You,
pick up
like,
a couple
cleared
things.
the shelf of
And then
peeps.
people like online like want to pick up their couple things. I like, sorry. Peeps. I spent $90.
$90 on
75% off peeps.
Okay.
I lined the.
Do you know exactly how many you had?
No, I should have counted.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was
So-
a lot. So
All
then,
different colors?
all different colors.
Bunnies and ducks?
Both, yes.
Okay.
Mostly bunnies. Though. Yeah, there was a lot more bunny. I think people buy most of the ducks because there
Okay.
are a lot of bunnies.
So go ahead.
So then, when he came home from the gym, I had candles up to the bedroom. Up to the bathroom, and in the tub was Peeps. And he got in. And we put the water. I thought no water, but he wanted it with the water. And they were really
No, wait.
smooth.
Back
So
up here for a second.
we filled the tub with water and
So
the
wait.
Peeps. And then he got in, and then I got in, and they really were smooth and felt.
Okay, so your husband has an obsession with peeps.
Yes.
You surprise him with a bathtub full of peeps, but he doesn't know until he gets there. What is his face like? He takes the candles all
He
the way
goes
up.
out, I
he
was
takes
waiting up
this,
there.
like, and then tell
He was
me.
like, "You're
that
freaking-"
now that moment. That is the
He
moment
looked
I
at me.
need
He's
to
like,
know about.
"You're freaking awesome. Can we put water in the tub?"
So
And
he
got in.
wanted water and the
Yes,
peeps?
so we put water. I thought just to sit in the but once they got wet in the sugar can, then they were really smooth. Yeah, then we both got in the tub.
You both got in the tub
Yes,
naked with
naked
peeps?
with peeps.
Was it sugary?
The sugar went away really quickly, and then they were really smooth. It was kind of cool. I showered with peeps for like the next 2 days until they all disintegrated and went away. But they
So
eventually,
the marshmallow melted.
yes.
And so, okay.
And then at one point he was like picking up and like spitting them on the wall, like, and they were sticking. It was a really good time. He really loved it.
He really loved it.
Yeah, it was
So it was a
great.
good thing.
It was such a great
And
thing.
it seems harmless.
And I could see how it was really, but he just loves the smushiness of the peeps. He's still out all the time, like this, and he loves them, but he tries not to eat them too much because it's all crap. But
Okay, so you filled it up with water. There was a bathtub full of peeps. You filled it up with
I
water.
wish I looked
the
for a
sugar
picture.
disintegrates.
Yeah,
then
like
you
the
have
colors.
marshmallow all over your body.
No, it doesn't like stick. It's just like smooth, almost like bath pearls.
Like
Peeps. Then the ears get a little smaller on the buddies. And then you just have a couple eyes.
oh my God! Did you have sex after a bathtub of peeps?
No, we didn't have sex, and I think he would have been too
'Cause
nervous. That could have
the
caused some
peeps-
problems.
Yeah,
the sugar
okay.
and the.
Okay, the sugar.
We definitely had sex after, but not in the tub with the peeps.
She washed down after.
Yeah, I mean the peeps hung around for like the next day, probably another 2 showers.
He must have thought you were the friggin' sickest wife.
He was
Giving him
happy.
a bathtub full of peeps.
He was happy.
You know,
We
I
had
have to tell
pictures
you,
that-
I
I
have
showed
not
his
done
parents.
Anything like that.
His parents were like, "What is the matter with you?" Like the best was showing his parents. Look, Michael really loves peeps. We pulled up pictures with us.
Stop. Like I feel like I should be doing something.
Well, does your husband have any fat? Like,
I'm thinking like I'm fetishless. Like I don't know if he. No, I don't have anything like that. Like he likes ice cream, and once I got him like I don't know, it was
Michael,
like
my husband had said to me, "I would
20
love."
scoops of ice cream, and I put it in a thing on it for ice cream.
You
But
did
that's
do
not,
that?
Like, yeah.
Oh, that's.
But and I got him this like mound of ice cream, and he ate the whole thing. But
All
that's
for
like
you? That's a
gluttony.
big-
That's not a fetish, right?
That's kind of cool, though.
No, I guess I need to find a fetish.
Check out Peeps. It was a good time, I'm telling you. Although the reason why I did it is because I would love to lay in a bathtub with him. Like he gave me.
And he
the
said
idea.
that? He gave
Oh
you
yeah,
that-
he was.
that-
We'd go down
yeah.
the. Oh God, I would just love to lay in a bathtub of Peeps. I'm like, all right, easy enough.
Yeah, I gotta figure something out. But I think I want something a little bit more erotic. Like if I'm gonna have a fetish, it's gotta be.
Latex, right? It's something.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be all out.
Yeah.
It's gotta be all out. And it ain't gonna be yeast. None of these things that I've saw have caught my eye.
The
Do
looking
you think
at it, the
everybody
looking
has
at
a fetish?
No, maybe. Maybe they just don't know. They
Huh.
probably could get into a fetish.
Yeah. I guess I could get into something.
Well,
I
there's
might
gotta be
have a
something.
makeup
There's nothing
fetish.
That's
I'm
not-
obsessed with makeup. Like I like makeup and getting ready.
You like leather?
I do like leather.
Fetish. You like
Right.
you like stiletto heels?
Yes.
Fetish.
Yes.
I
That's
do
what I'm saying
like
you do.
stiletto heels.
You like tight clothes?
Yes.
Fetish.
Right. That's what I'm saying. See.
You made me feel so much better.
You thought you were lost. with
Yes,
no
I thought I
fetish.
was lost. I do like stilettos. I do like, and you know what? Come to think of it, maybe this show is therapeutic for me because I've realized when I get ready, I do not own any sensible footwear because all my shoes are stilettos. And I feel like I never have anything to wear because they're not sensible footwear.
Yeah.
But I have a slew of stilettos.
Yeah, see, I don't have that.
But there's nothing wrong with that. You like spandex?
I do like spandex.
Fetish.
Yeah, see?
I have a fetish! Very excited! Yay! All right, let's take a quick break and we're gonna come back and we're gonna hit up Ann's top 10 fetishes. So stay tuned.
Let's come this way. We must unite. This is a place. You don't have to show your face, girls. I'll be a lady of today. So say what you
Paul Paul Brown and the Killing Devils. Alternative progressive rock like you've never heard before. Over 1 million views on YouTube. New York City Village Voice says Paul is a gifted singer, songwriter, and musician with one of the best progressive rock bands on the planet. LA Underground Music Exchange calls him the only modern American band to cover every genre well. Pick up the albums Black Widow Tears, Red Spider, and The Wizard's Dawn, now on iTunes. And get to facebook.com/Killing Devils to keep up with the latest info.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural,
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice, and we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
In Revio.com. For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit hansoncarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
Come this way, we must unite. This is the place. You don't have to show your face, girls. I'll be a lady of today. So say what you.
Here we are.
We're back.
We're back.
And with your earbuds. So we're here. We're going to be doing our Unsported's top 10 fetishes. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So come on, Ann. Let's get it rolling.
All right, so there are a ton of fetishes out there. But this, according to Google, and what I have researched, these are the top 10. So number 10 is stomachs. A lot of people have fetishes with stomachs. Stomachs are hot. They have said some men do like a little pot belly they can grab onto.
Really?
Yes, that's what they're saying.
Interesting. So it's not the rock hard
Doesn't have to
abs.
be that one
Doesn't-
like that.
But that a little natural pot belly is more of a
Okay.
turn on. I love
Although,
that.
when you think about a man, and you see that little it's crazy that stomachs could be like a fetish or a turn on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I have to tell you, what is a stomach turn on for a lot of women is that V.
That's what I was gonna say, that
comes
little dip.
down. Yeah, the dip that comes down. Put your hair over your. There you go. That V that comes down on a man.
That little dip.
Yeah, that dip. Like women go crazy over
I
that.
gotta tell you, my
And
husband.
it's not often seen.
My husband has one.
Your husband has one?
He's had it from the beginning, and he was always very
Really?
yes. He was always very skinny when I first met him.
Right.
And then the first time we were all of a sudden he took his shirt off and he had that dip. It's like that Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden I was
that's
like,
hot
ooh,
stuff.
I think I could do this, maybe.
Yeah.
Totally.
That is a total turn on for women. And I might say that could be part of my fetish. I definitely like that. When you see that, everyone will know. Is that, I don't know if that's a fetish or that's, I know they're saying stomachs are fetishes, but I think that most women would be extremely pleased to have that. I
Yes.
don't know if that's fetish.
I
I
think
guess
it's-
if you're obsessed with it,
Yes.
then it would be a fetish, right?
Yeah, I guess there's a fine line between turn on and fetish.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference there? I guess being obsessed with something is more of a fetish,
Yeah.
where a turn on is.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, number
Okay,
9.
number 2. Oh, number 9.
Yes, body piercing.
Body piercing. Okay. All right. I find body piercings.
You don't like it?
I find it a little bit of a turnoff.
I know. Some people like it.
Yeah,
You remember me in college? I had my tongue pierced.
Yes, you had your tongue pierced.
I had my
and-
nose pierced. I just recently took out my nose ring.
Yes, and I know I have a couple girlfriends that have from here down pierced, and they swear by it, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I was never got into that. I mean, I had a belly button piercing at one point,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I was never like
That goes with the whole stomach thing, I think.
that might go with the stomach thing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But it was never like, oh,
I don't know why I did.
I think it
it's
was
kinda
fad versus fetish.
Cool. Oh, they're saying
Yeah.
a lot of people
But I
once
know
they
a
have
lot
like
of people, yeah.
once they have certain things done with body piercings on them, they don't want to be with another woman who doesn't have the tongue piercing.
Really?
Yeah. That's what
Huh.
they're saying. People don't want to go
Interesting.
back.
Interesting thing.
It's a big fetish.
Big fetish. Okay.
Okay, number 8.
Number 8 on the
This is
chart.
right up your alley. The leather, rubber, vinyl, and latex. Oh no, that's the wrong one. There it is.
There we go.
See? Oh,
See?
did you see
Now
that?
that's hot.
Yeah, see, no, I wasn't like, oh, there, like you were like,
I was
"Ooh."
like that. Yeah.
Oh my
Like
God.
I might want to throw some of that on.
No, I would not.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I think that's hot, but I do not want to
Come
put
on.
my ass in
I
it.
might
No
not look good
way.
in it, but I think it
That
looks
feels
good.
very hot to me. Like, I don't want to get it on.
But
I
look
don't want
at
to get
it.
it
Are
off.
you like-
It looks great. I do not want to put that on.
You don't want to put it on.
No.
But let me
Once you
ask
take that
you.
off and get it on, I don't know why.
But are you turned on by it?
No.
Not even at all?
I mean, kind
Even
of.
on somebody... kind of.
I mean, it's
you
hot.
Can't say
she
that-
looks hot. If I could look like that, I wouldn't be mad. But I don't want to put it on. I don't want to put it on.
Because you don't want to be hot. But when you look at it, do you get any sense of arousal? If you have to think about it, then you are.
Kind of.
Come on,
I
there's
don't know,
something
like-
so hot about
Yeah, but
like,
what do you even do in
doing
that? You
that.
can't even get to your pieces. Like, I'd rather have something pierced. Like, the piercing to me is like, then I could get to something. I could do something with the piercing. What are you doing that? I ain't getting anything anywhere. Like,
but
that
it's,
to me
it's
is like, no.
before you do it.
Yeah,
it's before
that's a
you
lot
do
of,
it.
yeah, then you get all
No, this
aroused
is
and how do I
like...
get that stuff off? That's
No,
what I think. I'm
this
like,
is
oh,
like-
I'm really hot. I look really hot. Oh, yeah, you want me? I can't get this off. Sorry.
All right, whatever.
That's
Listen to
what
me.
I think.
This is like the
It's hot.
pre-arousal. This is like preheating the oven. So,
I don't know, I'd rather have, like, something
you can't
pierced.
just dive into it. You got to preheat the oven. So that's where I think this comes in.
Yeah, and
like
they're all hot and heavy.
You come in
You
and
slap me a couple
Yeah.
times, and I'm like, all right,
Nobody-
check back, because it's going to take me a half hour to get this stuff off.
But any man who sees this has to think like, okay, that's hot. You show up in that anywhere, you're making heads turn.
Of course.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Very hot.
looking.
It's
Yes,
hot.
Very hot looking.
Very sweaty. I'm sweating.
The reason why they like the latex and the vinyl so much is because if you are a little big, when
It
you put
sucks it
on,
in?
It makes you very thin.
I might have to put it on. I might have to put it on. Maybe I'll feel different.
You gotta throw on some latex, Ann.
I
And you
think-
know what? There's something about like putting it on that's like the sexy part.
Okay, you have a fetish for latex. I'm sorry. Because
You think I do?
Yes.
But like something, it's like, you know what though? I feel that way about stockings too. Like when I get dressed and ready, like I love getting dressed and ready. And
Me too.
maybe that's my fetish. Like, and I think
No,
that's
it's
why
a
like
yeah.
cross-dressers like to cross-dress too, because it's that whole like putting on the music and getting your hair done and making that transformation and taking those stockings and putting them on and that whole anticipation.
I like getting
of the
dressed
evening.
and doing my hair and put my makeup on that, but when I'm putting stockings on, I'm like, please don't rip, please don't rip, please don't rip.
Oh, not I.
Yeah, no. See,
I'm
that's
like
why I like the whole.
putting them on, thinking about who's taking them off.
No. That's
Okay.
what the
This is where we
right. That's
differ.
why it is a fetish for you, not for me.
All right, so
I'd
I'm
rather
down.
pierce something
I'm good with the latex.
Good,
I'm learning more things about myself.
Yes, I
from
would have
this
said
show.
that. If someone asked me before the show, I would have said that would have been your
Yes,
fetish.
and apparently stockings are a
Part of the
big
latex,
fetish.
yes.
And I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
And then like even like fishnets are so hot.
Simmer down.
Okay.
Number 7.
Go to 7 before
Domination and
before I have
submission.
I have to pause. I have to pause
Because of the
just a
latex
second.
and stockings?
No,
Or the-
domination and submission. Well, this is number 7, right? What we're talking about here.
You see here? Uh-huh.
So, you know, I don't know if I've dove into this enough. You? You have. You have. Oh my God. Were you the? Is it? Well, all right. So talk to me about that. All right. No, because clearly you know, and you're not telling. Okay. So I assume
Both.
Okay. Oh, you've
Ways.
done both.
Yeah, both sides.
Really?
I like being dominated more, but they're saying
Oh, you
studies
like
have
being
shown.
dominated more?
Yes, there's been studies that have shown that though actually guys actually really like being dominated.
I could see that because
Yeah, actually, they always
they
forget
spend
the
their
whole-
whole lives being like, da 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 da. Ah! Donna is a dom and Ann
and
is
there's
a
a
sub.
submission. Is it because of the latex?
I think it is.
I'll put on some latex.
Okay, yeah. All right. Anna's showing up in
That's
latex.
totally fine. That's totally fine.
on
You
our
are
next show.
dominated, and I'm more. But I have dominated too.
Who? Okay. All right. So.
But I do like being
All right,
dominated.
but I haven't done this.
No.
No, I haven't. Maybe
No,
I
like
need
whole
to.
like.
No, I've
acts.
never done that. Like, oh,
in
I
my
don't even know what to
stilettos.
do.
Oh, my stilettos. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm late for my interview.
no, no.
How are you going to punish me?
No, yeah, no.
Sit on my face?
No.
Oh,
no.
goodness
Okay, so what
gracious.
do I do?
Put on some latex, I guess.
Okay,
I mean,
all right,
start
all right.
there.
So I get the latex, but like, how do you start in the role? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
There's
how
definitely
do you...
alcohol.
Okay, all right, I get that. Okay, all right. So clearly, you need to have your inhibitions.
And
lower.
it's better like in a hotel, like go away somewhere, like not in your house.
Not in your house. Okay. All right. So now, like, how do you?
Who makes the
introduce
decisions
this?
in Donna's house?
I clearly make the decisions, but I pretend like he's making them so that it's not a big deal. Okay. So I don't know. What do I do?
You just have to both be in
But
there.
it's in like an act, right?
Yes,
like it's
totally.
It's an act. Okay, so do I need lines? What do I need?
No,
Like,
you just go with it.
you go with it. And so do I just bring it on and clearly make a decision that I'm going to manhandle him? Or, I don't know, I guess maybe.
I think
in
maybe
my
you might
rela-
need to be submissive.
Yes. No, but I think I'm that all the time, is what I'm saying.
You mean to tell me that you think he thinks that in
I mean,
that house
I
that he has control over what you're doing in that house?
No, not in the
Right,
house,
so
but
then
we're
maybe
talking-
that night it might be fun if you let him have a little control. Oh, hello, Mr. So I'm sorry for I'm late on the interview. Do you think I might get this job?
So you
How
talking
could it-
role play?
Yes, role playing. I don't know, submissive, like.
I don't think I do enough of that. I think I need to add that in.
Yeah.
I think
It could be kind of fun.
Yeah, and
I'm
see,
here to your wife's gone. I'm here to help clean the house. How do you want me to clean the toilets? I don't know. Make up something.
I don't have enough fun. Okay, I'm getting upset. I'm
You have
getting
sex
upset
way more often than I do,
Okay,
though.
no.
I don't have that much sex, but when we do,
Okay, but the thing I'm struggling with is I think that I am submissive when it comes to sex. I think that I'm submissive. I think that I take this role of like having everything in control, and then I think that when I have sex, that I like to just not be in control.
that's not you being submissive. That is like, please me because I've been busting my butt all day and I don't want to do
You're
anything
right.
else.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
There's
No,
a whole
I
different, it's an
definitely,
emotional, when I'm talking like an emotional, like, take control of me. you could be mean to me. This is like, I'm in trouble and I'm nervous and
Yeah, I just like to
have your way.
have your way with me. Is
Not
definitely
like
my
that.
way.
No,
and
not
I like
that
the
I'm- not
bottom. I'm not a top person.
Me neither. I'm not a top person
I'm not a top
either.
person. It's too much work.
It's not that. I don't think I have the right rhythm, and I think
No,
I have
no,
good
no.
rhythm.
I have good rhythm, but
I
then
have good
I
rhythm,
just
but-
get tired. I just want to lay on the bottom
You know what it is too? I think maybe, I don't know. I thought you liked top.
for like 5 minutes.
You know what I think it is?
Like, and then I'm good.
You know what it is? I think men, like women can go forever. Like
Yes,
men have their
yes.
moments. So
Yes,
I think when
yes,
I'm on
yes,
top, like,
true.
are you going or you're not going? Do you want to keep this going? Do you not? Like, I can keep going. So let him have
I'm
control
very
of that.
upset though that I haven't
I'm so
role-played.
surprised. You used to
I
tell
know.
me that you're
I'm
gonna like.
old now. I should have done this already.
Didn't you tell me like tying to the bed, feathers, this, that?
Yeah, but that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about number 7, which is like, read
Yeah.
number 7 again.
Yeah, like I had this like swing thing and whips and
No,
yeah,
no, I haven't.
yeah.
Okay, move on to number 6 because I'm embarrassed.
Number 6 is all feet and hands. I don't know. I don't get
Anybody
them all.
turned on out there? Call in. Anybody turned on?
I don't know.
Feet and hands?
I was
You know what? My husband has sucked my toes, and it's not.
not the worst, but it's not a fetish to me.
It's
I don't
weird.
know. Like I know someone who has a big fetish about feet. Although me and my sister-in-law
Or
went out for
they're
a drink.
disgusted by feet too. I've seen people have like a foot
Yeah.
fetish where it's the opposite.
Well, because some feet are scabats.
gross.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Really scabats.
Like
we actually,
pedicures.
me and my sister-in-law were at the bar, at a bar. We like skedaddled out of the house for like 45 minutes. We had like 2 drinks in the bar, like on a Saturday afternoon. And there were these drunk guys at the bar. And I don't know what they came over talking about, but somehow feet came up. And I almost got the guy. He was ready to pay us $120 if I would have sucked on our toes.
Stop.
He totally would have paid us. But I was like, we got to go.
Do you remember?
My husband was really mad. $120 totally would have.
That is weird. Do you
But they don't
remember
like
we went to a bachelorette party in the city, and I think you were with me. We went to this place. It was an underground club called the Hellfire Club, and it was a dominatrix club, or whatever. It was a bachelorette party, and it was the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. There were people that wanted us. They were laying on the floor, laying
I
on
don't
the
think
floor.
I went to that, but I remember you telling me.
And they wanted us to stick our high heels in their body. And I never saw people like
The hotbed?
Yeah. No, they were laying
Oh.
on the floor and they were like, do it, do
Is it called the hotbed of fetish?
I think it was the Hellfire Club a couple of years ago. It was the Hellfire Club. We went there, and these men were laying on the floor, wanting us to step on them, and clearly.
Have you ever
getting
like
off
dripped
on it.
hot wax?
No,
Oh yeah, see, I don't know. I've done that.
like from a
paint-
candle.
Yes.
No, I mean I've used stuff and like lubricants and stuff like that, but no, I've
The
never.
whole pain thing. No.
Yeah, no.
I can
no,
kind
no.
of see the pain thing a little bit.
No. I like pleasure over pain. Just preferably. Yeah, walking on people with heels. Yep.
I don't know if I would like that.
Yeah, and apparently it is a fetish, but like they were like, I've never seen anything like it. It was guys laying down going, walk on me,
I
and
remember you
I was
telling me.
like so afraid to hurt people. Like I don't want anybody stepping on me. Never
Right.
mind with a stiletto on as sexual arousal,
Yeah.
but.
I
Clearly
remember-
they liked it, and Denise was like, "Hey, look at them!" I'm like, "Denise, you're hurting them!" Like, yeah, it was kind of crazy. Okay,
right.
so what do we got? Number 5.
Number 5, fingernails and lipstick. The red lipstick, we all
You
know
know
that
what?
cliche. You know why? They
I
enjoy
think red
things.
lipstick is freaking hot.
Yeah, because they like it because the smudging her lips all over their faces because it gives them the feeling of alternated sex and like sex with a prostitute. And then the
Wait,
fingernails.
say that again.
Like it's like sex with a prostitute, like lipstick all over their face and the whole. Like I think that's why they like it's hot, but then when it gets all over them, you know what I mean?
Oh,
That's
so
the-
that's the fetish.
Yes.
Okay. You know
And the
what's-
nails is like the scratching of the nails down your back, which I think is very hot. I do like that.
Yeah. That I could see. That I can see.
The scratching of the
Yeah. That I could see. But red lipstick, like, it's funny because, and it's funny that you say this now because I'm a dance teacher, and in a lot of the dance shows lately and in all the, like,
Lipstick, red lipstick, sorry, because it would simulate, look like the vagina.
it would simulate the vagina. Ah.
That makes kind of sense.
That does, yes. Uh-huh. But in dance now, they do this thing where, like, they have lipstick, and you may have seen it on TV, or they even had it in, on...
What are you going to say? It's smudged?
Yeah, they take it
That's
and
'cause
they
Lady Gaga.
smudge it, and they
Lady
do
Gaga
this,
did
and
that.
all with the lipstick.
That's Lady Gaga did that.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
And it's a fetish, I guess. And it's taken, you know...
In the dance?
Yeah, in pop culture now, yeah.
It's Lady Gaga.
Oh, it started in China with the geisha. That's interesting. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
That's like foot binding, though. Is that a fetish, or is that just a...
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
So they couldn't walk?
No, they like bind the feet. I don't know
Why?
if that's a sexual fetish or if that's just like a culture thing, but...
It's culture.
But I think it was because men thought it was sexy to have like small feet.
Ah.
It's like the same thing with that
The
large
neck, yeah.
neck thing when they do that
And
large
corsets
neck thing.
too.
But I guess I have to tell you though, let's talk about this for a minute.
Oh, God.
I was just recently watching a show, and you know what it was? I was watching Scarface, which amazing show, right? I was watching Scarface, and I saw
The movie or the
movie. And if you go back in time, they had all these hot, sexy women, right? None of them had big boobs.
I know.
None of them had big boobs, and they were all still hot.
What is up with that?
What is up with that? Like, I
When
don't
did it
understand with
cross
the
over?
fetishes with silicone. Like,
The big boobs. I don't know either.
yeah, like
They had like little boobies that would just like
little
hang.
boobies, and they were
Just hang,
sexy.
right.
Little nippy boobies.
And they didn't even have to wear a bra, right? They would just
Yeah.
kind of like hang out.
Yeah, and now it's
Like the 70 boob.
like the 70s boob.
There-
And
my mom
I
had
wish
them.
that would come back. Because I think this whole silicone, big boob, like fake boobness, I don't get it. Like, you know what I mean? I think that the natural body is so much sexier. And I was watching Scarface, not thinking about Scarface, but thinking about normal, natural boobs. Like Michelle Pfeiffer had nothing.
Right, little
gorgeous
boobies.
face, little tiny little boobies. That's when they all wore the stuff that went down like
Right, and you would just
like
see
this,
the little,
and you would just see the little.
bumps, yeah.
I'm probably wrecking my stuff here, but you would see that like little
Yes.
crease. Where's that gone? I don't understand. I
agree.
understand,
I
but I
agree.
think that we should all be boycotting freaking silicone boobs. Who
agree.
needs them? Who needs them?
I agree.
Yes.
All right, number 4
Number 4.
on the top 10 fetishes. Braids, ponytails, and pigtails.
Stop it.
Yeah, they like it. Curly, straight, you name it. This is the two theories.
Let
The first
it
theory
the
is that they have a
70s where it
preference
should
for
be.
younger women because the illusion of pigtails or ponytails, like because
Oh,
they're young
isn't
kids.
that like kind of
Yes.
child pornography
And we'll go to
kind
the
of
and
stuff?
second, when the hair is tied up in these various ways, it could resemble a whip,
Okay.
and they love like grabbing it too. Like what you could say. I'm all
All right,
I
you
like
know
that.
what?
Do you like that when they grab your hair?
I like the grabbing of the hair. I like anything just enough, not too hard.
Oh, see, I like it.
Like,
just-
don't hurt me.
Oh, see, no, I like it just a little too hard.
All right, just a little too hard is okay.
No, I like it harder than you, I think.
But
Like the
don't
pulling of the
hurt
hair?
me.
No.
I
I like-
want to
I-
be pleased, not
No,
hurt.
see, no, I like to be hurt, I think.
What's with that?
don't know.
Why? It
pulling of the hair?
arouses you?
Yeah.
Really?
The pulling of the hair just a little too hard, yeah.
Just a little bit. But like,
No, too
hurt,
hard, too
like,
hard,
ow!
yeah. Yeah.
That's like abuse.
No, you don't like it.
Really?
Yeah.
So weird. So weird. All right. I mean, I
I
could
put
do.
latex on. That's weird to me.
I could do the schoolgirl thing. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like the whole, that's not terrible. As long as
Don't
it
do
doesn't
the
get
role
out of
playing
control.
there. Then don't do the role playing. Like,
I'm
oh,
going to
sorry.
try it. And next
No, you're
when
not
we
gonna
come back,
like
I'm going to
it.
let you know how it goes. Well, I guess it depends on your partner, too. Because if you have a partner that's like, ooh, and then he's getting off of it on it, then you can get off on it, too.
That's right.
But if your partner's like, why the hell are you
Yeah.
talking like that?
That's probably
it might get weird. Like, you might be like, oh, yeah, sorry, I did that. You know what I mean? Like, that.
Who was that? Who was it?
Who that? All right. It was wrong. But, like that. But I guess it
You have
depends
to
on
be in the
that.
right zone. It has to be the right moment when you're both in that.
Well, it's the same thing, like, I hate to say this, but it's the same thing about, like, doing it in the unorthodox place. You gotta be ready for that. Because if you're not, it's just all wrong. Like, you know what I mean? And it's only sometimes and, involves alcohol. Otherwise, nobody wants that. Who wants that?
And definitely a lubricant.
Yeah, I've never had to say that. Like, I like that. Who likes that? Who likes that kind of stuff? It's weird. It's just weird to me. All right, number two.
We're on 3. The water.
3.
Believe it.
Oh.
But what do you think? Because when I first saw that, they mean like in the shower or in like a pool. Have you ever had sex in a pool?
Yes.
Really good time.
Really good time.
You would. It was really unexpected.
It
My
was-
mom would have
yeah.
been so mad.
Who got mad?
I said my mom would have been so mad.
Was it her fault?
Yes.
Stop. Yes. Chlorination.
No, but I
Okay.
gotta tell you,
Oh, some people don't like this.
and the water is so good. The motion of the ocean. I think that's what they're talking about. When the motion
know
of the
what?
ocean, the water, like sex in a pool, like the water and the I guess the buoyancy. I don't know. There's something about it that
There's-
I really like.
Okay. Yes.
It
but
makes what?
bad for lubrication.
Yeah.
Completely bad for lubrication. Yep. Lose the lube. Yes.
Really?
Lose the lube.
I don't know. I
yeah.
haven't had that problem.
Yeah. There's no way that you
I'm not
can.
having sex in the pool often, but the couple times I have,
Like, do you get wet and get out of the pool and having it off to the sides of the pool, or you're actually having it in the pool?
in the pool?
Because in the pool, you definitely lose the lubrication.
No, I didn't have that
It's
problem.
the same thing in the shower, too. It just gets,
Oh, I like
it's,
it.
it's okay to start off with the hot and steamy and everything else, and then you move
I love
out.
the shower. And the bending over, holding on the wall, I don't know, I'm really all into the water. And the pool is awesome. The rock, like you don't even have to do anything.
So you're saying, like, swimming, it's good for your back?
What?
I'm just saying, it's, like, good for your back? Like it's easy?
Yes.
Okay, like swimming? Like
Yeah,
you're not
it's
going to
easy. Yeah.
hurt a muscle?
Yes. I don't know. I really like
Okay,
it.
all right.
Up
Okay.
against the wall, it's easy.
I mean, I do like water. I like that I like sweatiness.
Oh.
Like if it's sweaty and hot and you get that sweaty, come on, that's
Yeah.
great.
And then you go to bed. See, I have
go
to
to-
shower after.
Yeah, no, I go to bed.
So does my husband. We have to shower after. Like that.
You have to shower?
No, he more does. And then he probably thinks I'm gross because I'm not showering. Like you can go 3 days without a shower.
Yeah, but like, and then you wake up and you still got it on you?
No.
That's
Yeah, no.
awesome. Because it lasted. Like, you wash it off, it's like it never happened. I do love latex.
I like sex in the pool.
Okay, what do we have for number 2?
Number 2 is, this is a weird one. You're not going to like this at all. Number 2, golden showers.
I've done that.
You have?
I have.
So have I.
I have several times.
Yeah?
Yes.
You like it?
In a pool.
Okay, that's really bad, but I've actually heard like urine and like the chlorine like mixing together is very bad.
And chlorine? Well, what if you're in saltwater pool?
Okay, that's a different story.
Okay. No,
So-
I'll tell you, it's good because it's not as filthy.
Yeah, well,
But I will tell you
so you
that
peed on someone in your pool? That doesn't count.
I peed on my husband.
In a
And he
pool.
loved it in the pool. Yes.
See, ours was in a shower.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. It's washing down, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Not my
everybody
bed.
has this misconception that pee is gross, and it's an antiseptic.
You're
Pee
totally
isn't-
taking the hotness out of any fetish part of.
I am.
Yes.
But it's true. But people think,
That's why you peed on your
golden
husband?
shower,
I'm
it's
going to
gross.
clean him off. Like, he has a cut, let me pee on him? Like, is that
Yeah,
why
it's
you
an
were doing-
antiseptic.
Is that why you were peeing on him?
No, I was
Okay.
doing it because I was like, hey.
You want me to pee on you?
Yeah.
I don't
even
get
know.
it.
I don't know what made me do it.
Was it you or was it him who
I
wanted?
peed on him.
You wanted to pee on him,
I
or
don't
he
know.
wanted to?
I just
he
did
wanted
it,
me to
and
pee
he
on
was
him.
like,
and
"Are you peeing on me?" And I was like, "I am."
Yeah. See, I see
Yeah.
that. I see no. Like my husband was more like pee on me. I'm like, okay.
Stop.
But I'm like, this is weird. I don't really care. But I don't see any.
yeah.
But they
yeah.
say it's because it's like
All right, so it's a
domination.
one-time thing. You got to do everything at least once.
Can
Figure
you
out
give
if
me some
like it or not.
perspective? But like, were you like, oh, I love you. Can I pee on you? Like, why?
So listen, there's
No,
pee.
you're changing the subject. Like, why did you want to pee on him?
I don't know. It just happened. I swear.
No, it didn't just, oh, I had to pee and I'm peeing. Oh, sorry, I'm peeing on you.
Okay.
You were like, let me
but
pee
you know
on
that
you.
there's two types: pee and poop.
Okay, poop is a whole different story. That's
Yeah,
like,
and that's like weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it, or have you pooped on your husband?
I'm not.
That could be. If you're gonna give me some bullshit, that's
I
some
have not pooped on my
something.
husband. I have not pooped on him. I have not. I've pooped near him, around him. He smelt my poop. But I have not
poop is
pooped
a totally
on
different-
him.
But why? I'm not.
I have been pooped on by my children and pooped on by other people, but I have not pooped on anybody.
That's good to know. Okay, so tell me again why you wanted to pee on your husband. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm totally like,
You
yeah,
know,
but
I don't know. It's just in the moment, and he was
they
all
say
hot.
it's like a dominating thing.
Yeah, it wasn't anything that was like.
And Donna wonders if she's
premeditated.
submissive at home.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Yeah, ours wasn't
premeditated.
either. It's not like, ooh, let me. But it's like that's why they say like people like because it's like a submissive thing,
Yeah.
which is cool
Okay.
by me.
All right. So number one fetish.
Voyeurism and exhibitionism. This is about like watching porn and stuff.
Okay, so I think everybody does this.
But the fetish with the yes, and I haven't recently until like I used to be able to pleasure myself without watching anything or
Yes. Okay.
recently now I actually enjoy
Watching.
watching. Yes, I think I'm maturing, which is all fine. But
Or it could
when
be
it's
the
a
opposite.
fetish, what?
It could be the opposite, where you used to watch, and now you don't have to watch because your images are already in your head.
Maybe.
I like
Well,
having my own images.
I do too. I can go either way, but I never used to see the enjoyment of watching porn. Like now I really
right,
see it.
right,
Like I could be
right,
like,
right,
oh, I'm
right,
kind of
right.
having a hard time here. Let me put on some
But
porn. I'm like, oh, in
it's-
2 seconds. But
but-
the fetish that they say is that there are some people that cannot.
Oh, right, without
Orgasm
watching,
without
being-
watching something.
But what about, it's one thing to watch like a tape or whatever, but what about seeing real people doing it? That's a different type of, I think that's voyeurism. Like,
Yes.
there's one difference between like, oh, I got the John Bobbitt porn or whatever,
Right.
and then
People live.
yes, or like peeping toms, or
Right.
people that
Yes.
actually
Oh,
like
right,
enjoy
right.
watching other people have
yeah.
sex, or come have sex with my wife, and
Right, right.
I just want to get off watching her,
Right. Yes,
or
yes.
whatever,
That is definitely
or,
a fetish. Yes.
that kind of stuff. So
Have you ever kissed in a bar? Who, me and Donna?
yes, yes. Oh man, no, I have kissed a man in a bar. I have. I have done that. Yeah. But I try to be discreet about it, like,
Have I ever made out in a bar? Of course I've made out in a bar. I hope to God I made out in a bar.
it's kind of like a rite of passage,
I think I've probably had sex in a bar at some point.
in a bar. What about public places, having sex in public places?
Yes.
You know what? I have to tell you, I was really into
I had
that.
sex on an ATM machine one time.
Stop it. But,
Oh, me and Michael. Oh. On the ferry back from California, went on a wine tour. We were coming back from Napa, and in the bathroom on the ferry.
are you part of the Mile High Club?
On an airplane? No. Those
No.
bathrooms are way too
It's
small.
so weird there. You're like,
I could barely pee by myself.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go in the bathroom and
I would if we could. Like if we were in the
don't
mood,
know.
I would do
It's
it.
just so cliche to me. But
There's another good spot.
But I have to say, in my later years, I've gotten less. I think when I was younger, I was into that, maybe because you had no choice. But now, like, not so much. And my husband's not into that too. He's like, cut it out.
Yeah,
Somebody's watching.
My
Blah, blah,
husband's
blah,
not
blah.
into
And I guess I'm
public
getting
affection.
too old for that,
Yeah.
you know?
He's not into public affection. Like, he doesn't like to hold hand, like anything publicly where people can see, but where no one could see.
Right.
Although, when was the last time we did something like that? That was like
When was the last time you had sex outside of your bedroom? Aha! In a long time, right? You're getting old, Ann. We're getting old.
No, I actually.
Because when you're young, you can't have sex in a spot like that, so you're
Right.
always having it
in
outside.
random spots. That is true.
You know, you're having it at random spots.
That is true. That is
But
true.
like, why would you go anywhere else? Unless it's really like a fetish. Because really, how embarrassing would that be in your 40s, getting caught by a policeman with your ass in the air?
That would stink.
That would. Yeah, in between my car seats, and you know what I mean? Like, just weird. Why would you even like put your legs up in a car? Weird.
I feel like I've had sex somewhere else besides.
You haven't. You haven't. Why would you? You have a house. You can have it all around the house.
Okay, so the kitchen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're not doing
Okay,
that,
but I'm
right?
just saying, like,
outside
you know.
your house.
I mean,
know,
I've
I'm
had it like
wondering,
at
I'm
a
wondering.
party or whatever, but nobody wants to really admit to that. But
Oh yeah. Oh, so your friends probably when everyone was knocking on the bathroom, you and Rich are in there doing it.
I have done
Yeah,
that.
okay.
I
See,
have.
so we're not too
Okay,
old.
but it's
Anyway.
not like public.
You're like, oh, we actually have a moment. The kids aren't around. Someone else has got to be watching them. You want to do it?
But isn't it great to be that horny?
Yes.
It is kind of good, right? Yeah.
Today it happened.
People have forgot how horny they can be.
I feel that same way.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Today, all
and
you
they
have to
think
do-
that horny is bad, and it's not. It's normal and natural. Right?
and go with it.
And go with it. Go with it.
Be
Go with
horny.
it.
I hope I'm
Uh-huh.
horny at 60. You think you'll be
But
horny
they
at
say-
60?
I hope I'm getting more hornier because I'm approaching 40. But they say that getting caught is also a fetish.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I think that
Like
was
the act of getting
that's a-
caught. Although I feel like I know too many police officers.
Oh, right. So one
these
woman
days.
from New Orleans wrote, I make sure to open up the blinds fully before I make love to my partner.
Oh, see, that's weird. That's not fair to other people, though.
Yeah, what are you so mad
because,
about? You're
like,
so mad?
if I saw my neighbors, like if my neighbors opened up their,
And you found them having sex?
and I kept finding them having sex, I
You'd
would be
mad?
annoyed.
I'd be annoyed too.
You know, I'd be like, really, shut the blinds.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you know
agree.
what
I
mean?
agree. I agree.
Like, I feel like you should go to a club if you want to be watched.
Yes, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you should have a certain amount of
Yes.
privacy.
You don't want to see your neighbor bringing out the garbage, being like, hi.
Yeah, exactly. Like, maybe
Oh, I
I'm
saw
not.
you last night. I didn't realize your
Yeah.
abs were like that. I didn't know you had that
How
V.
was it? Looked like a good time.
You have that V too?
Yeah. Crazy. But anyway, so
Peeing, latex.
yeah, I mean there are
Toes, we
gazillion
covered a lot of
fetishes.
stuff.
Yeah, and don't be afraid that if you do have one, right? Like, and basically fetishes, if you're obsessed with something, and you can, basically anything can be a fetish. So I think our message to you is, you know, if you have a fetish,
Live and let love. And
just go with it.
Go with
Own
it.
it. Be who you are.
Enjoy.
Enjoy it. As
get
long
some
as
peeps after Easter. I'm telling you,
yes,
good time in the
lay in a
bathtub.
bed of peeps. It doesn't
Yes.
matter.
Bathtub.
Bathtub of peeps. You know.
I'm gonna try some latex.
Try not to-
I'm gonna get some latex, and I'm gonna come back on the next show and talk about it.
Yes, and hopefully we can get somebody in here that'll talk to us about fetishes. Get some real live fetish people in here. I think that sounds good.
Yes.
We're gonna shoot for that for next show.
I can't wait to hear about your dominating night.
Yes, and I'm gonna have a dominating night, and I'm gonna come back and talk about that too. Right?
And what else
But
should I-
until next time, second Saturday of every month, come listen to Unsported, right?
Yeah.
And we'll be back in July.
Peace out.
Peace out, man.
Girls, 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 all have something to say. Some say their emotions get in the way. Some like them big, some like them skinny.